Hey all, Jack here, and welcome to this video on custom conversions. Before getting into this topic, you will have needed to set up your Facebook pixel and have an understanding of standard events and how they are set up as well. You can watch our previous videos on these topics in the top right corner here. So, back to the topic in hand. Standard events allow you to trigger the pixel whenever an assigned action on your website occurs, allowing you to later target these users in your ad campaigns for better results, which is fantastic and will really help you to reach more of the right people. But let's say you set up a number of lead events across your website. Standard events store your data in aggregate, meaning you can't distinguish between which lead event has been triggered. The lead forms on your website could be for completely different services or target at completely different audiences. You need a way to tailor your communications to these different groups of people. Custom conversions help you to do just this by homing in on what page an event occurs on. That's not all they can do though. You can create a custom conversion based on a series of events being triggered. Say for example if someone enters your website through a specific landing page and redeems an offer you have available. Additionally, you can also assign values to each of your conversions. This can help you to record the success of your campaigns and optimize them for a better return on investment. Custom conversions offer you the final specificity you really need to create more powerful Facebook campaigns that are more likely to land well with the right audience. I'll cover all of this and show you how you can get started now. So again, you will need to be in your Facebook Business Manager and head to Events Manager. From here, select Custom Conversions from the left-hand menu and select Create Custom Conversion. This will open up a window for you to create your rules for the conversion. Let's say for example I've set up two standard events for leads on different pages of the Kid Clever website. One is for playhouses and the other is for climbing frames. I want to advertise to these two audiences separately. So to do so, I first name my conversion. Let's go for something like Lead Playhouses Inquiry. You want this to be distinguishable so you immediately know what it is in your list of conversions. You can put in a description as well, but it's not essential. Just double check that you have the right data source, which I do. Then you come to the conversion event drop-down box. Here is where you will want to select the standard event you've created that you'd like to define further. So in this instance, I'll select lead as we're defining two separate lead forms. Doing that will provide you with a section to input your rules for the conversion. We'll leave the URL drop-down box as it is, but where it says contains, you'll want to select equals, as we only want to record when this conversion happens on a specific page. Then just enter the URL that this particular event occurs on. So for me, let's just say my lead form occurs on /woodenplayhouses.html. When you've done that, you should always enter a conversion value for each time your action has been completed. This will help you to monitor the success of your campaigns and optimize later on so you can get a better return on your ad spend. To do this, I take the average value of a sale from the completed action and I divide that by the average number of times before the action typically ends in a sale. So for example, if a playhouse costs £600 and on average it takes around 15 inquiries before I make a sale, I'll take £600 and divide that by the 15 inquiries, giving me the average value of each inquiry in itself, which would be £40. So on my custom conversion page, I'll enter £40 and now I can hit create. And there you have it. Your first custom conversion will have been created. You can test this in exactly the same way as your standard events on the Events Manager page. I would now need to do exactly the same thing for my climbing frames inquiry form, and then Facebook would be able to distinguish between these two types of leads. Let's take another example where we combine multiple events. In this scenario, I've created a landing page to promote a special offer. What I want to do is set up a custom conversion that picks out those who have landed on the page, but for some reason have not yet redeemed this special offer. I want to target them with an advertisement telling them that time is running out and that they should head back to the website and use the offer while they still can. We can do this by defining multiple URL rules. So let's head back to the custom conversion setup. What we need is a rule that says a user must have landed on the special offer page but has not yet landed on our shop's thank you page after completing the checkout. This means Facebook will be targeting those people who are aware of the offer as they've landed on the page but haven't completed the checkout and thereby redeemed that offer. To do this, I'll leave the conversion event as all URL traffic. I'll then enter my special offer page as URL equals and then add the link to our special offer page. I can then hit the plus icon here to create another URL rule. Here I'll enter URL and doesn't contain. Doesn't contain is important as we can't give a unique thank you page URL. This is because Create appends customers' unique order IDs to the end of the thank you page URL. Here I'll enter our shop/thank you, as only people who have completed the checkout will have landed on the page with this in the URL. So you see, by combining these two rules, I'm saying that they have to have landed on the special offer page and they can't have landed on a page that contains our shop thank you in the URL. This will pick out all those who have seen the offer but have not checked out on the website. I then enter a conversion value. So for this, I would take my average special offer order value, say £500, and divide by the number of people on average that have to land on that page before I make a sale. So let's say 50 people. My conversion value would be £10. I hit create and my custom conversion will have been created. Bear in mind that it's important to let these custom conversions run for a while and collect enough data before using them in your ads. The more data you have, the better your ads will be able to act on the information you have. With your pixel set up, your standard events and custom conversions in place, you should now have everything to collect the data you need to run effective advertisements across Facebook and Instagram. You can start retargeting website visitors that haven't completed a sale, or remarketing to those who are likely to come back to your store and buy again. You can start targeting for more sales, more leads, more email sign-ups, and more. With all these different targeting options, you can now set up rules to target all those people specifically that are going to help your business to grow with the right tailored messaging. I hope you found this short video series helpful in understanding how to use these tools. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you've gotten value from this, please also leave us a like on this video and subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date on our future tutorials. Thank you for watching.